do we have a big project for y'all. I don't even know how many parts this is going to be, but I'm definitely thinking a 2-part series. We are taking this 8 by 20 foot Conex box, also known as a shipping container, and we're going to move it back, I would say like 20 or 30 feet. It is super heavy. We don't have a tractor. We really don't have anything. We're going to just use manpower and some old school Egyptian style rolling. So let me take you in and show you everything that we're going to need to move. So one of the main reasons why we want to move this is because we are looking for more shade and more space. Right now we're looking to add a carport to the side so we can put our Ranger, our lawnmower, just anything that we want to keep out of like the rain and elements. We want to protect those. They're, a big investment for the farm and the homestead, and we need to take care of it. And what we thought was going to be a good place for this when we first had it moved ended up not really being ideal. Our electric pole, we have to stay about 10 to 20 feet away from it depending on like what side it's on. And so right now if we were to add the carport, we would be bumping into that 10-foot space. So we really want to push it back more. And another really great thing about it going further back is there's a lot more shade. So when we're curing all of our onions and potatoes and just different things, garlic, it'll stay a lot cooler. It is hot here, y'all. It is so hot. And we run the fans to keep that, circulation going, but the sun just beats down right on top of this thing. So in order to get this thing moved without, a big tractor or like a skid steer or some kind of like heavy equipment, we are going to be cutting down some cedar posts. We're going to look for real tall, straight ones. And we're not going to use them as like the whole piece. We're going to break them up so they're easier for me to like pick up, and we only need one person to move logs. We do have some friends that we met a couple weeks ago. They just moved to Texas and they're wanting to do what we do out here with the regenerative farming and just kind of homesteading and prepping, DIY, all of that good stuff. And they have offered to come help us. So we want to get everything prepared so when they do show up, we have that extra manpower and hands and they don't have to waste any time helping us move all this stuff. I'm looking forward to doing it with them and y'all meeting them. They're wonderful people. So first I'm going to give you a little tour of what we need to do, and then we're going to head down onto the other side of our property and we're going to get those cedar posts. Okay, so before we move it, we're going to empty out everything in here. We'll leave the shelving, but all the bins are going to come out. We have some books in there. We're just going to try to make it as light as possible. Then on the side, it's kind of where we store all our feed and keep it from getting wet. But we've attached this cover and it's been great. And we've contemplated cutting this tree down to like make more room to put stuff under. But we like the shade, so we cure our onions and garlic and sweet potato in here. And like I said, the whole point of pushing it back is to give more shade and like free up some more space. So before we can move it, we're going to need to take all of this down. And then on the back side over here, we're going to just take all this stuff and move it to give us more room to work and move those logs a lot easier. And then if you come over here, right here we have these really long pieces of cedar, and this is what we're going to place underneath the shipping container to make it roll a lot easier. So these will be really useful. We've already started doing some clearing back here. It was very like vines and tall grass and like little trees and stuff. So we went ahead and cleared this whole area and we burned some stuff so we can take this whole container. I don't know how far back he wants to go, but we're gonna go as far back as he says. All right, so we've already kind of started prepping the ground. I think we'll have to add more, but we've been adding those wood chips that we get for free at our transfer station just to kind of bring the ground up here. We do have a lot of water that flows like this way, so we're gonna be keeping that in mind as we move it. And as we keep an eye on it when we're, when on a rain, if we need to divert more water. Let's go over here. This is kind of what we've been using. Oh, there's a chicken. Come look. I bet she's laying an egg. So as hard as it's going to be to move this thing, we have a lot of work to even get it to that place. So let's get that started. We are heading to the other side of the property. And we are gonna find those trees. There's so many trees around, it's gotten caught on other ones, so I don't know what he's gonna do. Maybe cut another tree down?
That one up too, and then we'll probably have a good amount. Yeah.
I should have worn my jeans. Didn't think about going in the woods, honestly. All right, you want to tell us why you cut them short?
Because they're going to be easier to handle by putting them under the Conex box at what, 2.5, 3 feet, as opposed to 8 feet spanning across from side to side. So if we can just handle each side independently and put these shorter logs underneath it, it should work the same.
Yeah, only one person would need to carry
Right.
one versus both
Or
of
even
us.
2 people can handle each side while somebody cranks a pulley. So.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna put everything on the porch here. It's not supposed to rain, but we get these like random thunder showers. So we're gonna put everything on the porch to keep it from getting wet. few more pieces.
Don't burn out the
Got it? The little mini carport down, and we just need to clean up everything around so we can move around it. And then all we have left inside, got most of the shelves empty, is I think all we're going to take out still is going to be all of these books here to kind of just lighten it. They are pretty heavy, but I think we'd like to leave everything else, but we'll see. I don't know, if we have some more free time, we might clean out more. All right, as you can see, we are mostly cleared out. I got a couple bins left, and tomorrow morning we're gonna get up early when it's cool, and we're gonna move this Conex box using cedar logs, jacks, and this winch thing that we have in manpower. So I hope you subscribe, you come back and watch us either get it moved or fail. I'm really hoping we can move this thing. Let me know your thoughts and what you think of this video, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Our woodworking stuff is all in there. Nope, I don't like that one. All right, let's keep going.